Hello, wonderful, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to another video. Namaste. My name is Yogi Court, also Courtney. And today's video, we're going to be focusing on a nice long flow of a heart opener, which is obviously the chest and upper body area. So I hope you enjoy. Grab your mat, grab your space wherever you are. And we're going to start in a seated, comfortable position, cross-legged, placing the hands onto the legs, and just softly closing the eyes. Then taking a couple of grounding breaths just to get into the space wherever you are right now, whether it be morning or evening. Taking a deep breath through the nose, out through the nose. And deep breath in through the nose, fill up the belly, expand the belly. And deep breath out. Being here now in present, setting the intention of simply opening up the heart area for the next 20 minutes. Inhale, we'll reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, right hand down, left arm will reach over. Allowing this left hip to stay nice and heavy. And finding some space here, even into the right ribs. Inhale, arms reach all the way up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, elbows into the waist, open up that heart space, just being gentle for the first one. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, left arm down, right hand reaches over. This time that right hip will be nice and heavy. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, cactus back. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. And then exhale, your hands will go behind you. Your fingers are going to face towards the front of the mat. Then you're going to separate your legs, allowing feet to be hip distance apart. If the wrists are quite sensitive, you're welcome to place the fingers towards the side of the mat. Reverse tabletop, lift the hips up, opening up that shoulder space, opening up the front chest, finding the weight within the heels of the feet as you squeeze the bum to lift the hips up, and then just breathing into those deltoids, the shoulder blades. Taking a deep breath in here. And then exhale, we soften down nice and slow. So nice, we'll cross over the legs and melt over to our hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Going through some simple rounds of cat and cow. We inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. Open up the chest, take the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, open and shine the chest forward. Exhale, round the back, round the belly, tuck the belly button in. One more time, inhale, open, expand. Exhale, round. We slowly come back to center as you walk hands forward, sending that front chest down, sending the forehead down. We're going to keep the hips above the knees here and allowing this opening within the cervical spine. Allowing the ribs to drop down. And if you have the space, you're welcome to place the chin onto the mat. Deep breath in. Then exhale, push all through your hands, and then slowly walk your hands back as you open up your knees. Big toes touch the hips back, child's pose. Know that child's pose is always available for you whenever you need throughout the practice. If you need a rest, a break, we stay connected to the breath. We stay connected to the heart, allowing mind, the heart, the body just to open up here. Let's take 2 more grounding breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Then you'll slowly make your way to a downward facing dog. Here now, down dog. If this is the morning or if it's the evening, maybe this is your first down dog the whole entire day of the whole entire week. So allow yourself to bend your knees to protect your hamstrings, relax your neck. Finding a micro bend into your elbows and really opening the fingers wide as you press into the mat. And slowly gazing in between the hands as you walk yourself slowly forward. Nice, gentle forward fold. Starting just to awaken the body. I'm going to round the back and roll up nice and slow, coming all the way to the top. We inhale, arms come all the way up, high mountain. Bend your knees, exhale, cactus back, open up that heart space. Maybe allowing it to be a little bit wider and bigger this time. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. You're going to keep this right hip taping forward so you don't open up completely, but rather finding this beautiful twist within the ribs, within the thoracic spine. Inhale, right arm lifts. Bend the knees, exhale, cactus back. Inhale, arms reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Left arm back, right arm forward, left hip draws forward this time. Noticing each side of the body. Inhale, left arm reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, legs can be straight or bent here. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen out your spine. Hands down, we step it back, high plank. Bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, untuck the toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Staying connected to the breath. We'll start to flow a little bit more now. Inhale, your right leg lifts up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right leg steps forward, left knee lowers. Anjanasana, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, cactus back, open up that heart space. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, stay. Slight tuck of the tailbone here, tuck of the lower ribs, so you engage the core. Relax the shoulders, relax the features of the face and smile. Untuck the back left foot and lift that back knee, high crescent lunge. You need to readjust your posture, you're more than welcome to. Deep breath in. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, twisting at the spine. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, hands down. Right leg steps back, high plank, chaturanga. You know what it is. Bend the elbows, lift up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, draw back, downward facing dog. We're flowing, we're moving, we're breathing. Inhale, your left leg lifts, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left leg steps forward as your right knee will lower to the mat. Inhale, arms will lift all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, elbows in, open, expand your chest. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, we stay. Finding a pulling within this left leg forward and that right leg back. Untucking that right toes. Lift that back right knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist left arm back, right arm forward. Always with that bent leg in front, that's where you twist. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, hands down. Left leg steps back, high plank. You guessed it, chaturanga. So nice, everyone. Stay connected to the breath. And as we move through this flow, we're going to keep on adding on. Inhale, your right leg lifts, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right knee to nose, draw forward. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right leg steps forward as your left knee lowers. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, cactus back, open up the heart space. Inhale, arms lift. High crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, right hand back, left arm forward. Stay, hold, breathe. We're going to add on your inhale. Exhale, tip the hands back as your right hand draws onto that left back thigh, hamstring. Finding the balance, gazing at one single spot. Slowly come back to that twist. As we inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, hands come to heart center as you're going to propel yourself forward, pushing off that left foot to meet into that warrior three. Here, allow yourself to wobble to find your balance. And you want to draw that left hip down as you flex into that left foot like you're kicking into the back wall. Chest forward instead of down, hands heart center. Slowly bend that left leg as you come all the way up, single leg stand. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, cactus back with that one leg. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands heart center, draw that left leg down. Now we'll need a block here. If you don't have a block, you're more than welcome to potentially use a water bottle or a pillow, anything that acts as an extension of your limb. Okay, so we're going to put the block in the front of the mat on the tallest side. We're going to draw that right leg down once more and draw that left leg up. Arms lift. Bend that right knee. Draw your left leg back as you come back to that warrior three. The right hand goes down onto the block in line with that right foot. The toes are still facing forward. You're going to open up that left hip and try to find like a parallel sense with the body. Imagine there are two pieces of glass in between the front body and the back body. Left arm lifts. Half moon. Wobble, fall, come out of it. It's okay. Try again. Allow everything to be active, and once you feel like you found it, drop the block, open it up. Gaze at one point. Deep breath in. And exhale, hands down, forward fold. That was a wobbly one for me. Block to the side, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and soften. Hands down, we step the legs back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, your left leg will lift for three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose as you draw yourself forward. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg steps forward as your right knee lowers. Anjanasana. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, cactus back. And inhale, arms reach. Untuck your right toes, high crescent lunge. Find your balance, find your posture, take your time. Stay connected to the breath. Relax the features of the face, unclench the jaw. Inhale. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, stay. Inhale. Exhale, your left arm tips back onto the right hamstring as you slightly add a back bend. Slowly come back to the twist. Inhale, left arm meets right. Propel yourself forward, push off with that right leg. Find the balance. Chest forward instead of down, shoulders away from your ears. Flex that right foot. Inhale, lift. Single leg stand. Deep breath in. Exhale, cactus back with that one leg. And inhale, arms reach. And exhale, right leg comes down. Okay, other side for our half moon. This time we take that left leg, placing the block onto the highest point, allowing the left foot to be in line with the block as we lift the right leg. Hands heart center, bend into the left knee as you draw your right leg back, warrior three. Draw that right hip down. Left hand onto the block, maybe allowing the middle finger to be in line with the nose. Slowly opening up that right hip as that left ankle moves, lifting up that right hand. And slowly taking the block away if you feel like you got it, gazing at one spot. And fall and wobble and come out of it, it's okay, don't worry. It's part of the process. And maybe one side is better than the other. 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, feet down, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen out the spine. Exhale, fold and soften. Hands down, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. To bend the knees to come to child's pose. Hips back, folding down. Finding your breath once more. Noticing all that heat cultivated in the body. And we slowly start to walk your hands back towards your knees. Then we'll come into two postures that are quite strong heart opening postures here. The one will need two blocks. You're welcome to use pillows or anything that really works. It's not restricted to certain things. A book is also cool sometimes. Yeah, depending how strong the book is. Okay, so we're going to come into fish first. All right, so you're going to place your blocks next to you quickly, and then take yourself forward onto your mat so you have enough space behind you. The one block shall be in between your shoulder blades, over here, on this part of the spine, in between the shoulder blades. The second block will be behind your head on the ridge of the skull. And then for this one, really take your time to find it first. So I'm going to place both of them on the highest. If you place them on the lowest setting, if you do have blocks, that means that it'll be a less of a deeper stretch. The higher the block is, the more opening, the bigger stretch that it is. Okay, and then you're going to play around with this as much as you want, as much as you can, until you found that proper position for both blocks. And then if it feels okay, but not exactly, change it, move it. You need to feel comfortable here. This is also known as fish pose. Straightening out your legs, allowing the arms to be out to the side, and then softening the eyes. We're going to stay here for a couple of moments. Reminder that you're welcome to change the block in the space or the level of the block. No matter what, listen to your body. That is one of the philosophies of yoga, is to really tap into the deeper inner wisdom and intelligence that the body offers. Without any words, but simply just feeling. Noticing how the thoracic spine feels here. Noticing even how your lower back feels here. Now, how does the chest feel to be so nice and open? Can you feel all that warmth and blood that just flowed into the body to allow your body to be open for this? We'll take 5 more breaths here. And slowly draw your elbows in towards your waist. Take one more deep breath here. And then try and push off from your elbows at the same time as you tuck your chin to your chest, as you roll the spine back up, removing the blocks. And simply just lying down the mat, bending each knee, allowing the feet to be closer to the body. Then just noticing how that feels within the spine, within the chest. So nice. Then we'll come into bridge or wheel pose. You are welcome to go into either. I will guide you through both. And we'll first all go through a round of bridge. You're going to push your lower back into the mat, lift the hips up, maybe walking the feet a little bit closer to the body so that the third finger can touch the heels of the feet. Drawing the hips up as you squeeze your bum, taking your shoulders away from your ears, drawing your shoulder blades down. Squeezing the knees in together so that they're still in line with the hips, but not too much. And then for those who would like to go to wheel, I shall guide you there now. Otherwise, you can stay in bridge if you wish. You're going to place your hands next towards your ears. You're going to stay into the bridge, and then you're going to push off from your hands as you lift up, relax your neck. Squeeze and push into the ground with your hands. Maybe walking the feet closer. Feel what feels good for you. Notice your back, notice your ribs. Squeeze the bum, keep the knees together. Place the weight evenly within the feet. 3 more breaths. Tuck the chin in, slowly lower down. Bridge pose. And slowly lower down the hips. Draw your knees to your chest. Rock your lower back side to side. One at a time, you'll lengthen the left leg out, lengthen the right leg out. In Savasana. Hands either to the side or on the body, wherever feels comfortable. And we'll stay here for a couple of moments. Make yourself super, super cozy as much as you can. If you have a pillow or bolster, you can place it underneath the tops of the thighs here, or rather the backs of the thighs. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Inhale, nose. Open mouth, exhale. Soften the face, soften the body. Allowing the medicine of each shape to settle into the body. Allowing the heart rate to slow down. Take 2 deep conscious breaths. Maybe exhaling out through the mouth. And then slowly taking the hands to the side, or if they're already there, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Taking the hands behind you as you give yourself a big full body stretch. Drawing the knees to the chest. And once you're ready, rolling all the way up to a nice comfortable seat. Take your time. And the seat can be on the knees or cross-legged, whatever you prefer. Drawing the hands together at heart center. Softening the face. Noticing how you feel within the physical body. Noticing how you feel in your mental body. Noticing how you feel in your energetic field. So much deep love and gratitude towards each and every one of you that choose to practice with me. Love and light to you always. Keep your heart and your mind open to everyone and everything that the world has to offer you. Because there is where true magic happens. Namaste.